Kia ora and welcome to Living Life as easy as with happiness. Wow, it's been 2 weeks, right? First on the girly road trip, a lot of fun, and then last week was Queen's birthday weekend, so again, out having fun. But back again today, and excited to share with you this aha moment that we had in our household last night. So what happened is my daughter just bounced in with enthusiasm and excitement with her laptop to sit down and share with her mama bear her wish list of clothing for winter, for this winter. And she was just so excited, and she started showing me the clothes, still excited, and what do? I shot her down. I just went, oh my God, no, what? And I destroyed her, soul destroying. And so that beautiful young lady that bounced in with enthusiasm and excitement, and she left me sad and miserable and angry at me. And I'm just so angry at myself that I allowed that to happen. Like, I'm just so angry. Because when that's happened to me in my childhood, I feel that it's really it really shaped me as a person and squashed my personality. And when I look back at the times that I was shot down, I wonder what I may have become. Like, if I give you an example, when I was just very young, I was brought up by my grandparents from a baby, and I love my grandparents. Oh, love my nan and pop to death. They just gave me such a great life. But they were strong believers in children were seen but never heard. And so we very, very rarely as a child had an opportunity to have an opinion on anything. And I just feel that because I was told to be quiet all the time, to sit down, don't make a noise, that I believe that it really squashed my personality. I feel like I could have been quite a flamboyant child had that not happened at such an early age in my life. And so it does often leave me wondering what my my young adult years may have been like if I didn't have my personality squashed as a young child. And then another time that I'll just quickly explain is that I had a huge love of sequins. I absolutely loved sequins in my late teen years and going all the way through my 20s. I had full-on sequins tops, and I had a sequin skirt, and I had this one favourite jersey, and it was just this full-on rainbow coloured sequins parrot on the front of it. And oh my God, I love my sequins clothing, but my friends not so much. And I used to get quite some negative comments about the sequins that I was wearing. And so my personality was shaped by those people's comments in my younger years. And again, I wonder if I didn't allow people's, we try to live to please so many other people. And if I had just tried to live my life instead of being influenced by so many other people's opinions, again, how different I might have been. You never know, I might have been a Vivienne Westwood designer. I'm pretty sure that if anybody told her that her clothing was blah, she obviously didn't take any heed to it, because she became a gorgeous flamboyant designer. And so I just wonder if I allowed other people's opinions and I lived by what other people thought too much, and it's really, really squashed my personality. And it's just starting to come out in recent years that I'm just starting to love myself and believe in myself, that my personality is starting to come out. And but it's just a real shame that it got squashed. And then I hear myself talking to my daughter like that last night, like squashing instantly, and just taking that joy away from her, in a moment. And so the lessons here is, I still want her to know that her opinion really matters and that she needs to stand by that no matter what other people are telling her. If she's comfortable in that and it gives her confidence, like the clothing that she was showing me, there was nothing wrong with it. All it was just a much the same as what she's already got. But my opinion, like, who am I? Who am I to squash her ideas on clothing? Like, I just was so annoyed with myself. But the revelation was that I caught myself and I thought, wow, because how many times has that gone by, that scenario, where I haven't understood or realized what I was saying that could harm or upset or affect somebody else. So having always positive words, oh my God, back to my own blimmin' my own mantra on life, to have positive words around us. And so, yeah, that was a real moment for me. And what really upset me the most is that it could have been such a joyous moment. It wasn't a parenting moment. It was just, she wasn't asking my opinion on the clothes. She was just showing me them, and I had to shoot her down. And I am so sorry, honey. Honey, I am really sorry I did that. And I just want her to know that, and everybody, that just, wear what you want to wear, be what you want to be. You've got to be your own person and let your personality shine. And if you're a person that shoots down other people's ideas or squashes other people's dreams, and just think about what we're doing there for a second. Because I really believe I would be quite different had I have been parented a little bit differently. Or if I hadn't taken other people's, not just from my parents, but from teachers and colleagues and friends and just everybody around me, if I hadn't taken other people's opinions on board so much, like how different I probably would have been right now. But I'm not going to dwell on that, and I'm moving forward, and here we are. So anyway, just think about what you're saying to people. And like, the biggest thing to me was actually ruining that moment. Like I said before, she's nearly 17, got her restricted, so I barely see them anyway. And I should have just relished in that magical moment that it could have been, and I should have just shared in her joy and her happiness in that moment. And that's how she should have left me. She should have left me the same way that she came in, offering that joy and happiness to me. So big lesson learnt there for me, for sure. Anyway, much aroha to each and every one of you, and I will catch you next week. Yay!